Hey, baby. Look at the camera. Look at the camera like mommy. Kayla. Kayla, where are you right now?
I was applying to get this helicopter.
다정한 부모님 말에 밝은 아이로 자라던 케일라.
Huge rainstorm. Look, and I'm wearing a dress.
To drop up to a foot of snow on parts of upstate New York Friday.
하지만 몇 년 전 부모님의 이혼은 그녀의 마음속 균형을 무너뜨렸고 그때부터 불안정함이 조용히 자리 잡기 시작했죠.
What?
I'm unpacking an inhaler for you.
어릴 때부터 천식이 있던 그녀였기에 엄마인 리베카는 늘 흡입기를 챙기고 상태를 확인하는 데 예민했습니다.
Kayla, your inhaler, it's in the front pocket of your bag. Don't lose it like you did the last one. You have fun with the boys. I'll see you Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kayla.
Does Dad know he's moving in yet?
Not yet. Put your seatbelt on.
Do I have to go to this stupid retreat? Well,
Because you want to make principal. And that takes hard work, commitment, sacrifice.
can we get breakfast, please? I'm starving.
오늘 합숙소까지 데려다 주기로 한 아빠를 기다리고 있는데
Then you should have thought of that before we left the house.
Hey. Peekaboo.
Can we get something to eat, please? Hey.
Pancakes. Crazy custard pancakes?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Just don't let her be late, please, Jay.
I won't. Pinky swear. You want to join?
Oh yeah, Mom.
What are you, 15-year-old girl?
오랜만에 세 가족이 함께할 수 있을 거란 기대도 잠시
Hey, Kayla.
아빠의 여자친구가 등장하면서 그 기대는 결국 허무하게 사라지고 말았죠.
Enjoy the pancakes.
결국 팬케이크는 먹지도 못한 채 캠프로 향하던 길.
No way. Dad, pull over. It's Brit.
Who is that?
Dad, stop. You're gonna pass her. Pull over.
Wait until I stop the car.
Brit. What? What are you doing here? I'm going to that stupid ballet thing in Gresham.
출발 이후 내내 어두웠던 케일라의 얼굴은 친구 브리트니를 만나자마자 밝아지기 시작했는데요.
That tune snatched. Who is it?
My bad. New album.
하지만 그 좋은 분위기도 잠시 브리트니가 아빠에게 관심을 보이자 케일라의 얼굴은 순식간에 굳어버리는데
Hey, what happened to your face? Looks like you got hit or something. Thank God. Hey, is there a bathroom nearby?
Maybe closer to Gresham.
Okay, but can we pull over, like, now? Please?
There's no...
결국 브리트니 때문에 차를 세운 제이.
Kayla!
한참 동안 기다려도 돌아오지 않는 두 아이를 찾아 그들이 들어간 길을 따라 안쪽으로 들어가 보니
Come on, let's get going. Kayla!
다리 난간 위에 위험하게 앉아있는 케일라를 발견합니다.
Kayla, get down there!
We were just joking around.
Where's your friend? Where is she? Where's your friend?
불안한 표정으로 말을 제대로 잇지 못하는 케일라. 상황을 따질 겨를도 없이 우선 아이부터 찾아야겠다고 판단한 제이는 브리트니를 찾아 나서지만 그녀는 어디에도 보이지 않았죠. 강물에 넘어지며 휴대폰이 고장난 제이는 딸의 휴대폰으로 경찰에 신고하려던 순간
What's the code for your phone? What's the code? What's the fucking code? Come on, what's the code for your phone? Kayla, come on!
I pushed her.
케일라의 고백이 그를 멈춰 세웁니다.
Bitch! And then she was just being a...
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
And she fell.
Get down! Get down! Get in the car. Come on. Come on.
Can I call you back? Okay.
결국 제이는 상황을 의논하기 위해 리베카의 회사로 찾아왔지만
Damn it, Jay. Don't tell me. She talked you out of going again.
Hold on a minute.
She needs to be there.
사정을 모르는 그녀는 화부터 냈고 그는 딸이 저지른 일을 쉽게 입 밖으로 꺼내지 못합니다.
I told you to stay in the car.
Jay! Can't breathe. Please.
Where's your inhaler?
I don't know. I don't
put
know.
a new one in your
I
bag.
looked in my bag. I can't find it.
It's got to be there.
Find
It's got to
it.
be there.
더군다나 케일라의 상태가 점점 나빠지는 바람에 결국 집으로 데려올 수밖에 없었죠.
Dad, do you think she's pretty?
Hi. Yes, I know.
What's going on? What is this? Kayla, I just bought this. You've got to learn to take better care of your things.
캠프에 가지도 않고 질문에 대답도 하지 않는 데다 새 옷까지 망가뜨린 것에 화를 내는 엄마에게 결국 자신이 한 일을 고백한 케일라.
We need a lawyer, someone to help her.
But then what? I mean, they're not going to play this out.
법에 대해 누구보다 잘 알고 있는 리베카는 딸이 선처받을 가능성이 거의 없다고 생각했는데
They were arguing before it happened. So he'll say that it was intentional, with malice.
It wasn't intentional. It was an accident.
Where are you going?
Going to the river. I'm going to find her. Alive, Jay. She could be alive. She could be alive in that river.
No. Whatever you want to believe, I know my daughter. She didn't mean it. She can't have her life ruined.
결국 두 사람은 딸을 지키기 위해 모든 사실을 숨기기로 합니다. 전날의 일로 받은 스트레스 때문인지 리베카는 브리트니가 나오는 악몽까지 꾸지만
Hey, Mom, what is there to eat? Can we make eggs?
정작 사건의 중심에 있던 케일라는 아무렇지 않은 모습이었는데요.
Must be your dad.
Hey, Mom, Dad hasn't eaten breakfast yet. I'm gonna make eggs with jalapenos and Gouda.
You are positive that nobody saw you?
It's just there was a truck on the road, but he didn't see us. No, listen to me. Kayla was never there. Okay? She got sick at my house, and I went to the office to get the inhaler, and then we brought her back here. End of story.
그의 말을 듣던 리베카는 문득 어제 딸이 아빠에게 던졌던 질문이 떠올랐고
Was her she was talking about yesterday when she said you thought she was pretty? That was Brittany, wasn't it?
Is that why they were fighting? Because of you? Don't you walk away from me, Jay.
제이 때문에 화가 난 딸이 충동적으로 사고를 낸 거라 믿는 리베카.
I don't know what I think anymore. It's always the absolute fucking worst about your own daughter.
그 순간 모든 대화를 듣고 있던 케일라는
Kayla!
감정을 주체하지 못하기 시작합니다. 좀처럼 진정되지 않는 딸의 모습에 결국 감정을 억누르지 못하고 화를 내고 만 제이.
She didn't mean it. Don't leave. Jay! Jay, don't go!
잠깐의 소동이 지나간 뒤 케일라의 집에 브리트니의 아빠 샘이 찾아오는데요.
Hey, Rebecca. Bet they thought they were going to get away with this, huh?
그의 첫 질문의 순간 온몸이 굳어버린 리베카.
Brittany and Kayla, they didn't make it to the dance camp. Didn't the school call you?
No, Kayla's sick. I kept her home this weekend.
하지만 자신이 예상했던 질문이 아니라는 걸 깨닫자 아무렇지 않은 척 거짓말을 이어갑니다.
I told her to take the bus up there. We were fighting and she tried to run out of the house. I grabbed her. She fell. I guess she's punishing old dad, right?
그런데도 떨리는 몸만큼은 숨길 수 없었죠.
I hope Kayla feels better. Bye. Oh, actually, you think I could talk to Kayla for a second?
She went out. Her dad took her to the doctor.
Okay. Can she call me when she's back?
Of course. She'll call you. I have your number.
Okay, thanks. And
딸을 걱정하는 아버지 앞에서 거짓말을 해야만 하는 상황에 리베카는 결국 죄책감을 이기지 못하고 눈물을 터뜨립니다.
Jay, where are you? Her dad came by the house and he wants to talk to Kayla. Call me when you get this, please.
Kayla, you need to call her dad. Tell him that you don't know where she is.
계속 걸려오는 샘의 전화를 더는 외면할 수 없었던 리베카는 딸에게 직접 전화를 걸어 말하라고 하지만
Kayla, you need to do this.
Tell me you're not doing his centipede song, Georgia!
You call him right now.
케일라는 이를 완강히 거부하는데요. 그 순간 끊임없이 울리는 초인종 소리에 또다시 샘이 찾아온 줄 알고 긴장하지만
Rebecca?
그 인물은 리베카의 전화를 받고 돌아온 제이였죠.
He's an engineer. He's divorced. His wife left him. They moved here like 3 months ago, or now, and she was happy.
He said that he fought with Brittany. What about?
I don't know. He didn't say. You cannot just walk out of here and leave me to deal with this by myself. We're asking her to lie for the rest of her life.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're putting her in a hotel for a couple of days.
지금 케일라의 상태로는 다른 누군가를 만날 수 없다고 판단한 제이는 잠시 집을 비우자고 제안하는데
I'll pack up her things. You throw whatever you need into my car.
Rebecca!
연락을 받지 않는 리베카 때문에 다시 집으로 찾아온 샘.
Is Kayla back now? I really need to talk to her.
No, she's still out with the doctor.
Are you okay? You look really on edge.
그녀는 이번에도 딸이 집에 없다고 거짓말하지만
Brittany's dad.
Hey. Sam is Molly.
So I'll call you when she gets back.
Okay.
그 순간 밖으로 나온 케일라 때문에 그대로 들통나고 말았습니다.
What the hell's going on?
Get in the house.
What is this?
She's not feeling well.
그 순간 샘은 이들이 무언가를 숨기고 있다는 확신을 갖게 되었고
Hey, Kayla!
You gotta
Kayla, where's Brittany?
Hey,
Kayla, where's
gotta go.
Brittany? Get off me! Get out of here! I didn't mean to. Go! He's acting crazy!
경찰서로 가겠다는 말만 남긴 채 자리를 떠났죠.
Don't move.
Oh!
상황을 피할 방법을 찾던 제이는 브리트니의 얼굴에 남아있던 멍자국을 떠올렸고
It's like she'd been hit. They were fighting that morning. He said so himself.
No. No way.
샘을 먼저 가정폭력으로 신고하자고 말하는데
You used to work there. Talk to your friend, that cop. They're coming for her unless we do something.
Becca, you want to talk to my office?
No, that's okay. You know, it's
So what's up?
그 제안 앞에서 고민하던 리베카는
Kayla's friend. She didn't show up to this big retreat that the ballet school hosts every winter over the long weekend. So I'm just worried. But her father came by the house earlier today, acting strange.
결국 과거 경찰 시절 함께 일했던 동료 겐지를 찾아가 끝내 거짓 제보를 하고 맙니다.
Think that he abuses his daughter.
You must be freezing here.
같은 시각 케일라와 이야기를 나누던 제이는 딸이 자신을 해치고 있다는 사실을 알게 되었는데요.
It helps take away the pain. No one likes me. None of the boys at school even look at me.
You're beautiful.
케일라는 자신과는 달리 늘 활발하고 인기 많던 브리트니를 질투하고 있었죠.
You do something really bad. How do you undo that?
Hey, Kayla, get in the house. I need to talk to your dad. Kenji's gonna be here soon. She wants to talk to Kayla.
Tell me about the bruise.
겐지는 케일라와 직접 이야기를 해보고 싶다며 집으로 왔는데
It was on her jaw. It was right here.
When did you and Brittany last talk?
2 or 3 days ago. So maybe the day before yesterday.
곁에서 초조해하는 리베카와 달리
And you didn't go to this ballet retreat yesterday?
I got sick at my dad's place, and then I needed my inhaler, so we went to my mom.
그녀는 조금의 망설임도 없이 자연스럽게 거짓말을 합니다.
Did Brittany ever talk about a relationship with her father?
She told me that he hits her a lot.
Yeah, I got enough for now. I'll call if there's anything else.
Thank you for coming by.
What you said about Brittany's dad. Does he really hit her?
샘이 브리트니에게 폭력을 행사했다는 말 역시 사실이 아니었죠.
Yes, I learned from the best.
How long has she been cutting herself?
She started a few months after you left.
I'm so sorry that I wasn't there all those years.
Mistress Molly? Detectives Dakota? Barnes?
케일라의 거짓말에 속은 겐지는 다음 날 동료와 함께 샘을 찾아가는데요.
Did you find her?
Might have helped if you filed a report.
I tried. They didn't take it seriously. They said because she's done this kind of thing before, I had to wait 48 hours.
Your daughter's run away before.
그의 말들은 오히려 경찰들의 의심을 더 키워버렸고
Have you ever hit your daughter?
What?
It's a simple yes or no answer.
No. I never hit my child. Who told you this?
결국 샘은 자신을 가정폭력범으로 의심하는 그들의 행동에 분노를 감추지 못했죠.
What are are you doing here?
Hi to you too. Band practice.
딸과 함께 집으로 돌아온 제이는 그제야 밴드 연습을 완전히 잊고 있었다는 사실을 깨닫습니다.
Can we talk for a minute? In private? I found this in your car. Whose is it?
It's Kayla's. Can I have it, please?
You know what? I'll just go ask Kayla
Hey,
myself.
give me the f***ing purse right now.
Becca, hey.
Kenji. Hi.
We had a talk with Dad. He was pretty upset. He said you wouldn't let Kayla speak with him?
I didn't want him near. We know that he has a temper.
한편 샘과 대화를 마친 겐지는 주변 이웃들을 탐문하던 중 케일라의 이야기에 미묘한 균열이 있다는 걸 알아챘죠.
Daughter ever mentioned Brittany Ismaili losing her cell phone?
No.
We think the missing girl must have lost her cell. We traced it to a cell tower downtown. Your husband lives downtown.
My ex-husband.
또한 그 의심은 이제 제이에게까지 향하게 됩니다.
Get along with your daughter's friends.
Like any father would. What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. I'm just wondering.
같은 시각 아빠의 집을 나와 혼자 돌아가던 케일라는 결국 샘과 마주치고 말았는데
Kayla! Hold on. This has gone far enough. All right, the police are involved now. Do you know that?
Sorry, I never meant for it to go.
딸의 실종 사건에 케일라가 연관돼 있다고 확신한 그는 그녀를 집요하게 추궁하기 시작했고
Where is my daughter?
겁에 질린 케일라는 황급히 집으로 도망칠 수밖에 없었죠.
Kenji came by my office. They tracked down Brittany's phone. It was downtown. Oh my God. Do you have it?
No, I left it in my car. It was turned off. They won't be able to.
집으로 돌아온 리베카는 제이가 브리트니의 휴대폰을 켜는 바람에 위치가 추적됐다는 사실에 분노를 감추지 못했습니다.
But we can't make any mistakes, Jay!
Shut up! It's my fault! All of it! You're a terrible person!
딸을 지키기 위해 시작한 거짓말은 어느새 상황을 돌이킬 수 없는 지경까지 몰아넣고 있었죠.
She's a three-time runner. Kids don't run without a reason. Maybe your buddy was right. Kenji, I thought you liked Dad for it.
You familiar with the Hopewell Bridge?
No, not familiar with it.
So you didn't stop there that morning with Kayla?
We went straight from my house to Rebecca's office.
한편 브리트니가 마지막으로 목격된 장소 인근을 탐문한 겐지는 다시 한번 리베카를 찾아오는데
Did Kayla and Brittany fight recently?
No.
A few weeks ago. She accused Brittany of stealing him. She wrote kind of a nasty email, too. I got it right here. She threatened to kill Brittany.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Was Kayla at or in the vicinity of the Hopewell Bridge that morning?
제리는 그 질문에 끝까지 아니라 대답했지만
We found this there.
실종 현장 근처에서 케일라의 흡입기가 발견되면서 그동안 쌓아온 거짓말은 결국 들통나고 맙니다. 그날 밤 두 사람은 샘의 집 뒷마당에 브리트니의 휴대폰을 묻어 그를 범인으로 몰아갈 계획을 세우지만 자기 집 주변을 수상하게 배회하는 리베카를 발견한 샘은 그녀를 붙잡고 집요하게 추궁하기 시작했죠.
Where's my daughter? Tell me, daughter
이를 목격한 제이는 이성을 잃은 채 샘에게 달려들었고 자칫 큰 사고로 이어질 뻔했는데요.
I know, Kayla's the one. I know.
Go now.
그가 모든 걸 알고 있다는 말을 꺼내자 두 사람은 급히 집으로 향하는데 하지만 그 순간 도로 위로 걸어 올라온 샘을 발견한 리베카는 브레이크 대신 오히려 속도를 높이기 시작했죠.
Please. Help me.
Are you guys hungry?
딸의 잘못을 덮기 위해 차가운 도로 위에 샘을 두고 온 두 사람은 점점 무너져 가기 시작했고
I'm gonna be late. I love you guys.
케일라가 학교에 갈 준비를 하는 사이 차에 묻은 피를 지우고 있던 두 사람의 앞에
Is Kayla home?
실종됐던 브리트니가 모습을 드러냅니다.
Okay, we totally didn't mean for it to go on this long.
그녀는 남자친구와 시간을 보내고 싶어 거짓말을 한 것이었으며
And Kayla, she just kind of went along with it.
But Brittany planned all of it, not me.
I swear I was gonna tell you. I swear I was. You didn't choose me.
케일라는 부모님과 함께 있는 이 시간이 좋아 끝내 진실을 말하지 못했다고 털어놓았죠.
Please, no, I'm sorry. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I just wanted it to be like it was before. I'm sorry. Please don't leave. I'm sorry.
결국 딸의 거짓말에 속아 되돌릴 수 없는 선을 넘은 부모들의 모습을 끝으로 이 영화는 막을 내립니다. 미숙한 10대 소녀의 거짓말과 딸을 지키겠다는 부모의 이기심이 결국 파국으로 치닫는 이야기를 담은 영화 더 라이였습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.